are wicked man, you cannot enter the kingdom of Zion.
Okay. As was announced, yes, week 2 of the Hebrew and Bible Academy tomorrow, tracing the serpent seed. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to move straight from here, from this class, go into the breakdown of what happened in the beginning, how Lucifer and a number of angels were bound here. The real leaders of this earth, okay? The real leaders of this earth, who actually converse with guys like this, who are high priests for Satan on earth. This is a high priest for Satan. There's many of these guys. A high priest for Satan right here. Antichrist. Antichrist. The Dalai Lama. Antichrist. High priest for Satan. Okay? So we're going to give it one moment. Before I go there, let me just, since Elder Lawyer, waiting for Elder Lawyer here for a moment. All right. Okay, he's coming now. He is coming now. Great. Matthew 24:1, Elder Lawyer.
Yes, sir.
See, and this is why Christ had to come. He would give us another opportunity as the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He would give us another opportunity if we came to him under the true doctrine after repenting from sin. He would give us access to the original power and covenant that was lost as covenant people. This is what we are supposed to be telling our people in the ghettos and all these other areas, that we're not predisposed to these conditions. These conditions are curses. And because we're under these curses, the Gentile nations who have joined themselves with Satan continually exploits us. We are exploited as a people. Right? But Christ came to give us what? An opportunity to be reborn in newness of spirit, so that we don't have to live with past guilt or the past sins of our forefathers. That we can see things as it is and stop using our experiences and what we went through as a crutch, as a reason not to excel towards our covenant given to us to our fathers, through our fathers, according to prophecy. See? So Christ warned us what would happen. Let's go there real quick.
St. Matthew 24, verse 1.
Yeah.
And Yeshua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple.
Come on.
And Yeshua said unto them, See ye not all these things?
Look at all these things.
Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
What was he showing? He was showing the desolation of abomination spoken of in Daniel. Our homeland. He said, look at our great temple. They're coming after us. They're going to destroy our temple. And there'll be no place for us, for our people to connect religiously back to our God. So by default, the other nations would gain the higher moral ground when it comes to religion. That was our last stand, our last temple. Who was prophesied to destroy our temple? Let's go there real quick, Elder Lawyer. Matthew. Matter of fact, let's go straight to Luke.
St. Luke 21, verse 20. And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies,
when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies,
then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
know that the desolation is near. What desolation? The desolation that was recorded in 70 A.D.
Your safety is their highest priority.
70 A.D. Where the Roman Empire, Vespasian and Titus came against our people in Jerusalem. I can't stress that enough, folks. Because before we can start discussing a current modern day restoration, we must first address who were the people there historically. Now, I'm not saying that we should restore ourselves in Israel because I know what's about to happen there. I have news today that's going to tell you what's going to happen there. The high diplomats and kings are leaving Jerusalem and Israel knowing what the fallout will be in the war. And I'm going to show y'all where they going, all of that today. The Middle East is going to become a trap in that area, specifically in that area that was restored. It's going to be a trap for some people, and I'm going to talk to you about it in a moment. But let's see what Christ said. Read it again.
Verse number 20. And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Come on.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
So we fled into different parts of the earth. We went into different parts of Morocco, other areas. We also started fleeing into Africa where the disciples had churches established. This is how we got into Africa in number. We were in Jerusalem in number at first. Those who took heed to Christ's prophecies ran into Africa. Read.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein too. Now,
check this out, folks. What I'm talking about, where my Josephus at, Elder Louis? I showed it to you. Did you mark the page or? Yeah, go there real quick. Wars of the Jews, 7 part 1, 7 chapter 1 part 1. Show the Josephus so you can see the title of it. The complete works of Josephus, as you can see, unabridged. Don't get the new one, get the unabridged one. Where this actual history was recorded by our people during the time of the Roman Empire taking us down. So this is not no religious view here, folks. This is history I'm talking about, where we lost our temple. We lost our land in 70 AD by the hands of Esau, who's in cahoots, as their top governments are, with Satan to accomplish his initiative that started at the Tower of Babel. Right? In the war, it tells us what's really going on at the Wailing Wall. What's really going on at the Wailing Wall in Israel today? Because you might think this is just a religious wall where people go to pray and all that. But this wall in of itself, Muslims, Christians, Jewish people, all alike go to this wall to pray without understanding its history. Why do they pay reverence to this wall? Why cry at this wall? I'm going to show you why. Christ said that an army, a Roman army, would come against us and that we would be led away captive into all nations. Let's get that part. Where we're led away captive into all nations. This would start what we call today. This would lead up to this prophecy. It would lead up to captivity, slavery, us longing for a homeland, us fighting for equality, us fighting to be recognized as people, not realizing we're already recognized by our God. We need to stop trying to get some type of validation amongst the nations who are destroying us. Let's read it, Elder Lawyer.
St. Luke chapter 21, verse number 24.
Come on.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
They shall fall by the edge of the sword.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
And shall be led away captive into all nations. Be all over the place. The North American Indians were here. The Reubenites in Australia. We scattered all over the place, not realizing we are one people. We're not minority. We have royal blood running through our veins. We're the children of Israel, the bloodline of Christ, the bloodline of Judah, Benjamin, Levi. So now, they end up taking us down in our homeland, Israel. Destroyed Masada. And now let's break down why, Elder Lawyer, they're worshiping at the Wailing Wall. The Wailing Wall here.
For the glory of Rome!
Now, again, you got it? Is it there? It's okay. We can read it directly from here. Let's read it directly from here. Wars of the Jews, 7 part 1, verse 1. Let's read it.
So it says here. And truly, the very view itself of the country was a melancholy thing. For those places which were before adorned with trees and pleasant gardens were now become a desolate country every way.
They made our land desolate. Read.
And its trees were all cut down, nor could any foreigner that had formerly seen Judea and the most beautiful suburbs of the city, and now saw it as a desert, but lament and mourn sadly at so great a change.
Come on.
For the war had laid all the signs of beauty quite waste. Nor if anyone that had known the place before had come on a sudden to it now, would have known it again. But though he were at the city itself, yet would he have inquired for it notwithstanding.
So it actually Josephus is actually chronicalizing after Christ's time, exactly what's going on here. He's witnessing what Christ said would happen to Jerusalem. Now, when you go into the history, it tells us that, so where does the Wailing Wall come from that you see here? Where does it come from? Why are they at this wall crying? Well, when you look at the history, it is actually a wall that belonged to the Roman fortress Antonia, built by Herod the Great and named after Mark Antony. What the Bordeaux Pilgrim provided in his writings is a perfect description of what we all call today the Haram Esh-Sharif. It is the remains of Fort Antonia. This Herodian structure housed the 10th Legion left by Titus after the Roman-Jewish War of 66 to 73 CE. The 10th Legion continued its presence within its walls for over 200 years, until the Legion left for Eilat on the Red Sea in 289 CE. The Haran Esh-Sharif, Fort Antonia, is the only remaining part of the Jerusalem that existed in that period of Herod and Jesus. And the present Jewish authorities have mistakenly accepted the Western Wall as being the wall of Herod's temple. They are wrong. It is actually the Western Wall of Antonia. Of Antonia, folks. That's what this wall is. The wall of Antonia, where what? Where the troops was held up and were ordered to destroy our people. This is where they held troops that destroyed Jerusalem. This is the place they housed the killers and the destroyers of our people. Until this day, they give reverence to that fort because they believe this fort helped them crush our people that were in Israel before we fell as a people. Look it up, Fort Antonia. That's the ruins that now they went back to make what? To pay homage to the God who gave them power to destroy us, the beast himself, Satan. Now y'all think this is something. It's nothing. Wait till y'all see the Academy tomorrow, folks.